I'm Brandon Lang, and this is your Sunday edition of My Two Cents. And we'll get to another NFL free pick winner in just a moment as we break down the Ravens and the Raiders, Miami and Jacksonville, and we'll take a nice little peek at the Eagles and Cowboys. Break them down for you in just a moment. So the perfection in college football remains intact. The perfect 6-0. As the biggest play of the entire year, 75 dime winner on Bowling Green, plus the points over Memphis. And I want to thank Joe Public for moving the game to 3.5. I didn't have to buy the hook. And they get it done. Am I pissed they didn't win the game outright? You better believe I am. But you miss an extra point and a chip shot field goal, that's going to happen. So I'd like to go on and on about the 6-0 start to the college football season, but we got bigger fish to fry today. Biggest NFL release of the entire year, 100 dime underdog shocker, as we look to lock up winning week number 5 in a row. As we look to make it 15-2, my last 17 football selections, and deliver off the 75 dime winner on Bowling Green Saturday. That's where we stand. Because over the last 2 years, a $10 better in college and pro football is now up over $13,000. Let's say that again. Over the last 2 years, a $10 better is up over $13,000 in college and pro football. This business is predicated on what have you done for me lately. What I've done for you lately is hand you a perfect 6-0 in college football. What have I done for you lately? I've given you 14 of 16 football winners. What have I done for you lately? A $10 better has made over $13,000 the last 2 years. That's what I've done lately. You want to live in the past, you be my guest. But damn it, this business is about the here and now. And the here and now is a 100 dime winner in the NFL today. The here and now is giving you a 15-2 run in football. And the here and now is putting that $10 better over the $14,000 mark the last 2 years. That's the here and now. That's the reality. And that's the validation and documentation you are looking for right here, right now. Let's step up. Let's deliver this 100 dimer today. And let's make this another winning week. 5 in a row in our back pocket. And get ready to hand you yet another Monday night winner. 100 dimer awaits you now. As I once again show the world, there is nobody hotter in football right now, especially when you go perfect 6-0 in college football to start the 2015 season. And when I release an underdog in college football, you bet your damn bottom dollar I'm pissed if they don't win outright, as Bowling Green should have yesterday. But we'll take the 75 dime winner. We'll take the 6-0 start to college football. We'll take that $10 better being up over $13,000 the last 2 years. 100 dimer on the card today. I'll make you another big time winner. All right, free pick winner in a moment. My 2 cents. Well, there's a new punk on the college football scene as far as head coaches go, and that punk is Cliff Kingsbury. You see, because in his win yesterday over Arkansas, Kingsbury did the cowardly thing. He didn't walk over and shake the hand at midfield of Bielema. And why? Because Bielema said Texas high school football and the spread offense is preaching bad things to the kids. He said the spread offense in college football has kids running 40 to 50 more plays over the course of a season. That leads to injuries. Well, it seems Kingsbury took offense to that, and he called out Bielema for that. And now, because of that, after yesterday's win, he wasn't man enough to walk over, despite your differences, and shake the Arkansas coach's hand. Let me explain something to you, you punk. In college football, no matter how much you distaste the coach across the way, Pete Carroll and Jim Harbaugh still met at midfield and shook hands with the Stanford and USC feud they had for the years they were there. Even in the NFL, coaches can't stand one another, still shake the hand at midfield as a sign of respect. And when you start disrespecting your fellow coaches the way Kingsbury did yesterday, that's going to come back to haunt you. Be a man, have some class, win with class, lose with class, regardless of what the other guy on the other sideline is doing. And Kingsbury, maybe you'll learn that someday, that regardless of what he said, regardless how it made you feel, you still have some class and shake a man's hand, albeit as cold as it may be, as quick as it may be. At least at the end of the day, it shows you have a little class instead of being a flat-out ass. All right, free pick winner. Last Sunday in the NFL, the 3-team 10-point teaser got it done for you. And tonight, we're going to do it for you again. Let's start with Baltimore and the Raiders. Now listen, I don't see the Baltimore Ravens rolling out to Oakland and losing to Jack Del Rio and the Oakland Raiders, especially as embarrassed as the Raiders were last week by the Cincinnati Bengals. However, I'm not inclined to lay 6 in what I feel may be a field goal game, or the Ravens may win by 10. But the fact of the matter is, I don't see the Ravens losing this game. We're going to tease the Raiders from -6 to +4. Because if the Raiders somehow pull the upset, as banged up as they are, it won't be by more than a field goal. Let's take the Ravens from -6 and tease them to +4. Now let's move to Jacksonville and Miami with a posted total of 41.5. I don't see either one of these teams against these defenses doing much. You saw the Jags defense play very well last week against Carolina, and we saw exactly what this Miami defense is all about with Blake Bortles seeing Dominic Sue and Cameron Wake. I think we take this total from 41.5, bust that baby up to 51.5, and we take it under the posted total. Let's take it up, 51.5, and go under. And last but not least, Dallas and Philadelphia. And although I don't like the side in this game, that posted total is 55. Let's bump that baby down to 45, and let's look for Dallas and Philadelphia to score some points against one another all day long. Let's take it down to 45 and go over the posted totals. 3-team 10-point teaser. Let's take the Raiders to +4. Let's take that Jags-Dolphins total up to 51.5 and go under. And let's take that Dallas-Philadelphia total down to 45 and go over. And that, my friends, is your 3-team 10-point NFL teaser winner, number 2 in a row. That's it, everybody. Do not miss this 100-dimer in the NFL today. Do not miss me making it 5 straight winning weeks. Do not miss me making it 15-2 in football, my last 17 selections. And more importantly, another underdog that shocks the world. Win or lose, I'm Brandon Lang. We'll see you back here on Monday with another edition of My 2 Cents.